so it's not a basket of portals here. They're allowed to say what they
That's my opinion, right?
It's called a mean. You call the subset of the people who are in this district who vote, okay, you call them mean people. Okay?
Whoever's writing it on Facebook.
That's your
If
thing.
you know a Holly Harper,
But you are in a
tell her she's a
position,
mean
you are
person.
calling the electorate mean. I didn't know what you said, it was so funny. I missed it.
if you know a Holly Harper, tell her she's a mean person. That's all I'm
I don't know.
It's a fictitious person, so I think I'm okay.
I'm sorry that Don before took personally what I did say. Okay, I prefaced it and I chose my words very, very carefully. I said any reasonable person would, and I got to say, the board member in question, if it wasn't doctored, and I'll take it at face value that it wasn't, you are very, very lucky man. Getting back to the independent investigation.
Can you stop the clock for a second? Because I'm going to respond to that. First of all, I don't believe in luck. I believe luck is the residue of design. And I'd like to state publicly that I truly will stand behind my actions. I don't believe that I did anything that would consider me lucky.
Well, you were lucky.
Or anything else that actions. I got upset about an issue, and I proceeded to react to that issue and ask the person in question that you're referring to a couple of questions. That's the extent of it. So you can stand there, and this is kind of what Craig's talking about, and I'm going to piggyback on it when we talk about the people that you just referenced. The things that you're saying, when you say your side of it, which may be your version of the truth, don't necessarily...
Not see
Can I finish talking? We've stopped the time. It's not your turn to talk, Mr. Lindell. Dr. Lindell, whatever you'd like to be referred to as. I don't want to use your name, but you said you want to be Dr. Lindell, so the time is stopped.
You did not see
I
yourself.
saw myself. Your version, really you want to talk about things? How about the person who, and I won't use names, took out their video and tried to video at like a 14-year-old in middle school? Who was that, Mr. Lindell?
You were
wasn't out of control.
You were so out of control. You were yelling.
Okay, so anyway, I just would like you to stick to the facts. That's all I'm asking.
I'm sticking to the facts.
But that's your opinion of the facts.
No, that's about 10 people who are standing.
And there's plenty of people who are standing that don't feel that way. I did take responsibility. I said I got upset about an issue and I reacted to it. And that's what I said.
Totally overreact.
That's your opinion. Stick to the facts. That's my point.
Well, I'm going to say
My point,
something.
stick to the facts.
I'm hard speaking.
Can
you wait until session?
Well, he was allowed to speak. Why was he standing there?
Just that you can't speak my executive session. That's all I said.
Yeah, I just know that's not executive. I can speak the way I was spoken to. I was screamed at, yelled at, and I had no clue what was going on. And it was so misguided. That's not executive session.
That's not executive
session. No, it was inappropriate. I was, thank God.
This whole situation is inappropriate. This is embarrassing.
I agree, it is embarrassing.
This is ridiculous. It's call the truth. It's so crazy. It's so hard to say that.
In this situation, I brought up the independent evaluation before. Okay, again, it's unheard of that anybody, that an employee would investigate an employer. It's unheard of. Maybe in Connect, but that's okay.
Personnel.
Okay.
This is personal.
Okay. What's personal?
The issue that you're bringing up with regard to what you just brought up.
He's not employed by the district.
You're not sure how an investigation is personnel.
We're talking about board member.
Yeah, that's not, he's not an employee.
An employee with regard to that board member, and then.
No, sorry, let it go.
Maybe I misheard.
What's the next step? As far as after this investigation is done, a number of individuals are going to be, are being interviewed. There were many, many witnesses to Mr. Ferrio's behavior. What is going to be the step after the investigation is complete?
We'll get findings.
And what happens with those findings?
We'll present those findings to the Board of Education, just like we present the findings of any investigation.
And then what happens with that?
It's up to the board.
So the Board of Education, and I just want to be clear on this. So in other words, the Board of Education, by 3-2 vote, can do what? They can choose to take the investigation, not make it public? I'm just wondering, because I don't know, it's uncharted territory for me.
I doubt it would be as much as you go. It would be I'm guessing it would be a 2-2 vote, it couldn't be a 3-2 vote. I'm guessing, I would ask the attorney, could it possibly be a 3-2 vote at that point?
4 people voting?
No, with 5 people voting, would 5 people be voting, only 4 people be voting.
Yes, 4 people would be voting, so the motion would have to be.
Before people voting on a recommendation made by Ms. Senti.
So in other words, I just want to be clear here. I just want to be clear. The investigation is going to be done by an employee of this district, an employer, and then it's going to be up to the Board of Education, which the person in question might have a vote, might not have a vote, in whether the public gets to see the findings, or even the people who witnessed it. Me being one of them gets to see the findings.
We'll have to find out what happens when it happens.
What does that mean?
It's an investigation. Do you know what that means?
No, I know.
That means there has to be an investigation.
I asked a specific question. All right, an employee is investigating an employer. The decision and findings going to be made about what happened. I'm asking what happens to the report after that. That's what I'm asking. I'm wondering what happens to the findings. Are they made public or are they not made public? Maybe this is a question for you.
Right, and I'll advise the Board of Education as to what the process is and to what happens with the report, whether it's foilable, that seems to be what you're asking.
Okay,
whether
and
the
then asking
information-
that. Is it a foilable
It
situation?
might be, so it would depend, it depends on what's included in the report. So I couldn't give you a definitive answer, and
So
I apologize, because the law is not black and white.
Understood. So there might be a chance that whatever comes about from this investigation will not be made public. That's a possibility.
I couldn't answer, because I don't even know what the outcome of the.
Okay, thank you.
Going to make a motion for the Board of Education to move into executive session in accordance with Open Meetings Law, Section 105E, negotiations pursuant to the Taylor Law. 105F, employment history of a particular person, confidential and exempt under Open Meetings Law, to seek the advice from the board's attorney. Can I have a motion? Second. Second. All in favor? Aye. Motion to adjourn. Good night, thank you for coming.